Hey, g'day winner. You're running your business and your business is growing, it's getting busier and busier, and you know you need to delegate. You know you need to take some of those tasks off your plate and give them to other people. And you're probably doing that. But I'm gonna put it to you that you probably are not doing it as effectively as you could. I call this the octopus syndrome, and I see it all the time. Last year in 2018, I worked with over 465 entrepreneurs face to face. And what was interesting is they'd come to me and go, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I go, why? I'm so busy. I'm doing so many different things. Yes, my revenue's increased. Yes, I've got more team coming in and helping me out. And yes, I've got all these great things that are happening, but I've got more bills to pay. I've got more tasks to do. And it seems like when anything goes on, I'm the only one that can answer everyone's question. It's called the octopus syndrome because you got all these tentacles out there, all these people and all these bits and pieces coming in, and it's like only one brain and everything sucks. You want to avoid that. And the reason or the way you can avoid that is to delegate effectively. Here's something that I learned. I had a great friend, Lisa, who taught me how to delegate particularly well, and this is the method. It's 5 simple steps. So get ready, get your pen ready, and start writing these out. If you want to delegate effectively, and really this is one of the keys to scaling your business, you want to delegate and elevate, there are 5 components. Now, the best way to explain this is to give you a story. Now, let's just imagine your business is going to a trade show, and in the trade show, you've got to present and you want to sell and you want to do some cool things and expand your reach a lot further. So that's the first part. So the first part is, let's say you're going to go to someone in your team and you want to delegate to them. The first part is we've got to give them the context. The context is, what's this about? So for example, if I was going to Bob, would say, hey Bob, we've got a trade show that is coming up. It's the only one in this industry for this year. And so he gets an idea. This is what it's about. The context for this is that it's about a trade show. The next step here is around giving them an idea of what we want to achieve. It's giving an idea, what's the purpose? So, hey Bob, we've got a trade show that's coming up. It's in March. It's super duper important for our company because this is where we get most of our leads for the whole entire year. This is the place that we can do more partnerships than anyone else. And we really need to make sure that we hit the ground running. This is our really important shot. And not only that, but we're putting in about $10,000. So we need to get a great return on that. This is the purpose. Then the next step, the third step is, okay, great, they've got context, they've got purpose. We need to give them the outcome, what it is that we specifically need them to do. Now, what I see most leaders do is they cut the first 2 out and they go straight to this one here. And poor old Bob, as they're trying to work out what the hell am I trying to do, and they don't have these other 2 steps. So in the outcome, you want to be very clear. Hey Bob, what I'm looking for here is I want a brochure. I need some sales collateral to help the salespeople to sell. Specifically, I'm looking for a 4-page brochure. So very, very clear, a 4-page brochure. It needs to have lots of colors and it needs to have our top 3 products, which is A, B, and C. So we're very clear on what the outcome is. That's the third step. Then the fourth step is once they're clear on what the outcome is, then they kind of go, oh great, now they've got to get in there and do it. Now we've got to give them the tools to do that, and this here is the resources. So you want to be thinking here, okay great, Bob's going to put a brochure together, but where are they going to start? Do they start from scratch? If they do, then, and if you don't have any other collateral there, they could be wasting a lot of time. This here helps them to save time, that saves money. Looking here at the resources, for this example, hey Bob, we've already got a whole heap of photo shoots, we've got a whole heap of images, we already have our sales documents already there with A, B and C products there. All we need to do is get the images with our new branding and nice colored pictures, and we need to put our sales documents in and we need to put it into the 4 pages. Where the resources are is on our Dropbox folder. We've got all these sitting there, and for the actual sales tool, see Mary, she's got all the sales tools. So we're giving clarity around what the resources are. And you know what? The other thing is, they've got all these 4 steps, but the last one is a pretty simple one, and that is give them the time that you want to complete it. Hey Bob, this is unbelievably important. We need it by Friday next week because it's got to go to the printer, because then on the Monday following, we're going to be setting up the stalls and we need to have all our marketing material ready to rock and roll. So you're really clear. These are the 5 steps to help you to delegate and elevate. Now, here's one thing. What I notice is when a company is scaling, one of the canaries in the mine is how often the owner is answering questions. If they're constantly answering the questions, then they haven't delegated effectively enough. What I'd love to do is, if you would like to learn how to delegate even better and you'd like to learn how some of the best do it, then we've got a free private Facebook group with amazing entrepreneurs who are doing this all the time. They're learning different skills on how to delegate and actually how to scale the team as well. We'd love to see you there. Click on the link and we'll see you on the other side there. If perchance you know someone who is a great entrepreneur, doing some good things, but they're just constantly the octopus head and everything's being sucky for them, then send them this video, because this could be the thing. There's one little tool, these 5 steps that will take their business to the next level.